Hi and welcome to my blog. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you today. It is my very first post for Colour Blast Designs. I'm so excited. I am loving their products. I've made a couple of projects already, and this is the first one. It's called Hello Darling, and it's a photo of my little guy when we had his first passport photos done. I had no idea what I was going to do, but I wanted to play with these new mica powders. I am using a couple of colours, a blue and a green, and I will link to those either in the description box below or on my blog post. I wasn't sure exactly how they worked or what reaction I'd get, so I decided to sprinkle them through a stencil and then put some modelling paste over the top and see what effect I got. As you can see, it's not really giving a lot of colour, so I continue with what I've started and then decide to go back in with a bit more colour. Just so that you know as well, this is American Crafts white cardstock. I haven't pre-gessoed this or anything. I didn't think about it. I wasn't sure how much water I would apply, and in the end, as you see this come together, I end up applying a lot of water. I've just sprinkled a bit more of the blue colour on there and added water to make the colour run. As you can see, there's lots of water on there, and again, there's no gesso on this page. I'm so impressed. I just basically end up adding colour and water and making it run, and that modelling paste hasn't even dried yet, so I'm really impressed that that didn't smush everywhere. So yeah, I'm just basically adding colour until I'm happy with it. Add water, mix it around, turn the page a bit, then I dried it off. Then I went in with a second coat. I just mop up the bits where I'm not happy where it's gone. Go back in with a bit more colour. This time it's the green. The modelling paste is actually all dry this time now, but I'm still a bit cautious because sometimes when I heat it, it goes a bit too soft and mushes. So again, more water, more colour, and I am so happy with how this turned out. I love this background. I had no idea what I was going to do with this once it was done. I was just experimenting and playing and seeing what the products could do and how they worked. So then I got some more of the mica powder and added a bit more water, used a paintbrush and did some splatters. I also grabbed out a little pipette to get some big splashes because I really love the look of that. I recently discovered my pipette, and here we go. Splot, splot, splot. And I love how they came out. Once I'm done with the blue, I go back in with the green as well. The two colours I used are Cool Mint and Polar. They're so pretty. You can't really see the shine all that well in the video, but they are so sparkly and so pretty. I love them. So I let that air dry, and then I decided I was going to trim down the page so that I could mount it. You can see also that on the left hand side even, that I've pulled some supplies that I'm going to use. I decided to pull out my little U collection and this gorgeous little photo of my littlest guy. It is a couple years old, and so now I'm just going to play with some embellishments and see where they work. And found that the photo was covering too much of that mixed media background, so I moved him over to the left. So he ends up pretty much in the middle of the page in the bottom third. Those flares are from Flutter by Designs. I end up only using one of them, but they're silver and they're so pretty. Some chipboard from Dusty Attic, just some little stars, which I had already painted white. I'm just finding a couple of layers for behind my photo. I was really hesitant to use that that white with the little black stars because I love stars and I don't want to ever run out of star papers, but I really just need to stop being silly and get it on a page. I end up only going with a couple of pretty simple layers for this one because it doesn't really need much. And of course a little bit of vellum just to soften it up a bit more. Like I said, I had no idea where I was going with this page, and I love the colours and that it worked for a baby page, and yeah. These products are so fun to work with. Mucking around, moving everything around. I'd been using my Copics and managed to get some of my pink onto some of those white stars. So I just used a baby wipe to clean it off. So I decided I was going to emboss all of the stars, and also I end up embossing the wood veneer as well. I'm using the Sunshine for the stars. It's such a pretty colour. There's a few pops of yellow in the little U range, and I just love this yellow colour. It is so bright and so happy and so fun, and I love the way the pops of colour come up on this page. I do give all of the chipboard 2 coats of embossing powder. I think I save you the boringness of watching all that. Yeah. And here I go with the wood veneer. This veneer was just from the reject shop, I think. And that colour that I'm using is steel, and it's come out beautiful silver colour. It is gorgeous. There you go, and there's a close-up. And of the stars as well. Felt like I needed a little bit more to just ground that top embellishment cluster. Some of these little tabs from Flutterby Designs as well, I love them, and I've honestly had them in my stash for so long. I put an order in a little while ago and went, oh my goodness, I've already got heaps of these, so pulled them out and I've been using them a little bit lately. Also some punchinella just for a little bit of added texture in the background. As you can see, I end up cutting that down to make it so it's not all straight and square. I add a couple of the cut off bits up to the top cluster as well. Take everything off to stick everything down, because that's the way that you do things, right? Some of the Sunshine shimmer spray, because I wanted to just add a little pop of the yellow to the background. That colour is seriously so pretty. If you like yellow, it's definitely one you should get. Using some fun foam to give my photo a little bit of dimension. Makes it easy to tuck things underneath. Pretty sure I cut out a lot of this, putting it all, there you go, cut it all out so you didn't have to watch it. Some stamping, that's the date, a little bit of journaling, just using one of my Copic markers. Some roller date stamps because I just can't resist. And then I end up mounting this onto a piece of cardstock. There was a few choices, but I ended up picking that blue colour, and I love how this page turned out. So thank you so much for stopping by. I had so much fun putting this together. If you haven't played with any of the Colour Blast products, you definitely should. They are so fun. Thank you again for stopping by, and I will see you very soon with another process video.